little dilemma that in which cash quadrant shall we move towards actually further. I know pretty well that majority of you people have to start your career in employment actually, because as we discussed yesterday, we are in the need of money actually to run our everyday things. And still, as yesterday, the young Grayson Tony was speaking with us. He told he is working for some company from morning till evening 6:30, taking some break, spend some time with his family. After that, he is working for his passion actually. That is his entrepreneurship. Every one of you, I hopefully strongly believe that every one of you are having some ideas to incorporate, making yourself, emerging yourself in the new businesses actually. Now you are having some confusion. How can my business can took place? The first and foremost problem is finance. Where can I get finance? Where can I get support? How can I my ideation can become a true? How can I develop my ideas into how can somebody is available for incubate my project? Can anybody is available to take care of my project? Can anybody is available to helpful for me to reaching my goals? The answer is Entrepreneur Development Center. In our institution, it is calling by EDIC, Entrepreneur Development Innovation Center. And now today we are having a very eminent, an academician with the richest experience. Almost 35 years of richest experience we are having today actually. I'm very happy to introduce Dr. Lutz Bubala Ryan, and I would like to share some information regarding my respected beloved sir. I'm just sharing a screen. Hope you are all seeing the screen actually. I'm very happy to introduce today's chief presentation guide to us, Dr. Lutz Bubala Ryan. His academic qualification is MPharm, MPhil, PhD. He's having double PhD actually, two research he did. One in commerce, another one is in business administration. And he's a director of EDC, Entrepreneur Development Cell, at FXEC, that is Francis Xavier Engineering College, one of the reputed institution in Tamil Nadu State. And he is the president of MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource Development Cell in that college. Also, he is the program coordinator of MSME, micro, small, medium enterprises. So he's having vast experience how the micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises are behaving actually. And as far as his academics experience is concerned, he's having 35 years of richest experience. Retired as a HOD of Commerce Department from St. Xavier's College. Again, it's a very famous college in the state actually. And he served as a board member for Manoanmaniyam Sundaranar University, which is located in Tamil Nadu State, and MSME government certified Sigma 6 Green Belt holder actually. He certified this from Government of India, and he guided more than 15 research scholars in PhD. He published 7 books. And he published 149 papers in national and international journals. And his area of interest includes entrepreneurship, innovations, and life skill development. See, such a wonderful personality today we are having. So today, sir is going to explain how the EDC is functioning and how this EDC is helpful to you to reach your goals, how you can utilize the services of this EDC and make your projects come into reality. I don't want to take much of my timing. Now, I'm very happy to share the stage with my respected and beloved Dr. Lutz Bubala Ryan, sir. Welcome, sir. This is yours, sir.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning, friends. Are you happy now? Okay. Hope you are all doing well. Dear friends, today I want to share some of my thoughts with you. I am not going to give any lecture on EDIC, but I am going to share my thoughts. I am having a rich experience. Now I am going to share my experience only. Okay. Before starting this, I personally thank Mr. Anthony Sahayaraj, the head of EDIC, St. John the Baptist University, Malawi, and the management of St. John the Baptist and St. John Eugene University. Myself, Lourdes Royan, I am the director of Entrepreneurship Development Cell. I am working in Francis Xavier Engineering College, Tirunelveli, in Tamil Nadu. It is in south part of India. The topic for today's discussion is entrepreneurship development and innovation. Here, I am going to give my thoughts in 3 areas. The objectives of entrepreneurship development, the major functions as well as the activities of entrepreneurship development. These are all the 3 major areas I am going to share with you. See, a lot of people will have ideas. The problem is all people will not going to take steps immediately. You and I may have some idea. Are we implementing our ideas immediately? No. We hesitate to implement those ideas. But the true entrepreneur will implement those ideas into action. Here, I have one a quote from Nolan Bushnell. He is an American businessman having an electrical engineering degree. He says that the true entrepreneur is a doer and not a dreamer. But if he is a smart person, he will definitely make use of his ideas. He'll put his ideas into action. He is called an entrepreneur. Just to see this slide, everyone can tell you the risk. An entrepreneur can see the reward. Suppose if you say to somebody that you are having some idea, what they will tell immediately? Oh, this is not right. In this, we have so much of a risk. Everybody will say like that. Remember, in each and every activity, we have risk. We are facing risk. Even at the time of taking one step ahead, we face a lot of risk. But an entrepreneur can see the reward. If that person is an entrepreneur, definitely he will take risk. Why he is taking risk? He is taking risk just to make use of the opportunity available to him. At the end of the tunnel, definitely it will give some reward to the entrepreneur. That is very important. See this slide. The entrepreneur always searches for change. He responds to it and he exploits it as an opportunity. Therefore, as an entrepreneur, we must search We must go for making some change in whatever we do as an entrepreneur. Today, we are experiencing the impact of COVID-19. Because of COVID-19, we have started exploring a lot of new options. We are having a lot of options. Today, we are exploring number of options. Online webinar in colleges is one of that option. Therefore, what we are doing actually, in a different situation, we find new options. Like this, entrepreneur will always search for some change. Take for an example, the cell phones we use. Nowadays, the size of the cell phones we use is very, very thin in size. And it is having a lot of features. Whereas the previous models we used before 5 years or before 10 years, you cannot compare the size as well as the features of those cell phones. For being an entrepreneur, we need to search for change. We must accept the change. Once you accept the change, what you will do? You'll take a lot of new initiatives. While taking new initiatives, you may come across with a lot of challenges. What you have to do? You have to overcome those challenges. Therefore, while facing the challenges, we are getting a lot of opportunities. Those opportunities we need to accept, we need to make use of. See, this the next important term we use next to entrepreneur is entrepreneurship. Entrepreneur is a person who takes a lot of new initiative to start a venture of his own. What about entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship is a process. It is not an event. It is a process. When we say it is a process, it consists of a number of stages. Therefore, we need to cross all those stages in order to experience entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a process. Process of what? Process of identifying opportunities in the marketplace. Therefore, in entrepreneurship, what we do? We are trying to identify the opportunities. Where it is available in the marketplace. Therefore, it is a process of identifying opportunities in the marketplace. Once you identify an opportunity, what you have to do? You have to arrange all the resources. What are all the resources you need to start a concern? You need capital. You need people to support you. You need the methods, machines. All these things are essential for you to start a concern. These are all a few resources you need. Therefore, what you have to do? You have to mobilize all these resources. After arranging all these resources, we need to exploit the opportunities. We have to put it into action. What we are having. What for? To get some profit out of it. Normally, we start a business in order to gain something in that process. It is not for 1 day or 2 days. It is for a long period. We never start a concern for 1 week or for 1 month or for a shorter period. Thinking very big in our mind, we start the concern. If it is a small concern at the time of starting the concern, but what we will have in our mind, a big concern after some time. So, entrepreneurship creates wealth. Once you put it into action, the ideas you have, once you mobilize all the resources you need to create some business venture, what you are doing, you are trying to create some wealth. If actually entrepreneurship creates wealth, how it creates wealth? By bringing together various resources. How? In a new ways to start and operate an enterprise. This is very important. Being a prudent entrepreneur, you must start a concern of your own using the available resources in a different way. That is about entrepreneurship. Now I'll come to the entrepreneurship development. So in order to develop entrepreneurship, what we need to do? What need to be done at the institutional level? This we need to think. For this only I am going to concentrate more in this discussion. See, first of all, we have to develop institutional mechanism. Institutional mechanism for what? Institutional mechanism to create entrepreneurial culture. Therefore, first of all, we need to create an entrepreneurial culture in all the academic institutions. This is the need of the hour. In the educational institutions, we teach a lot of subjects in different domains. If it is an arts and science college, we teach science-related, arts-related courses. If it is an engineering college, we teach different subject according to the domain. It may be civil engineering or electrical engineering or mechanical engineering or electronics and communication engineering, whatever it may be the domain in which we offer our course, our programs. We need to create an entrepreneurial culture in almost all the academic institutions. Why we need to create an entrepreneurial culture in the academic institutions? For developing entrepreneurs for the generation of wealth. For the generation of wealth. For the generation of wealth, we need to develop, we need to promote entrepreneurship. This is very, very important. Once you develop entrepreneurship, you can provide a lot of employment to a number of individuals. That is the ultimate aim of generating or developing entrepreneurs, developing a lot of institutions, business ventures. Now I will come to the objectives of entrepreneurship. I think you are having entrepreneurship development cell in your institutions. Now we'll see the objectives of the entrepreneurship development cell. First of all, we'll go through all the objectives. After that, we'll come to the functions. While discussing the functions, we'll have detailed discussion on each and every function. And I will show you a number of supporting evidences also for all the activities. Just to see the first one. To act as an institutional mechanism for providing various services, including information on all aspects of enterprise building to budding entrepreneurs. This would be the first and foremost objective of any entrepreneurship development cell. It says that the institution must create a mechanism. What for? For providing various services, including information on all aspects of enterprise building. For the creation of enterprise, students need a lot of information. For the budding entrepreneurs, we need to give a lot of information. Those information we need to provide. For that, what we need to do, we need to create an institutional mechanism. This is the first objective of entrepreneurship development cell. Coming to the second one, we need to create an entrepreneurial culture in the institution. What for? To promote entrepreneurship development programs to women, especially, and weaker sections of the society. Here we are not leaving men. It includes men also. But we need to concentrate more on women and the weaker sections of the society. Once you concentrate on women and weaker sections of the society, you can change a lot. Therefore, the second objective should be creation of entrepreneurial culture in the institution. The main idea for the creation of entrepreneurial culture in the institution is to promote entrepreneurship development programs. We need to organize a lot of programs, especially to the women, especially to the weaker sections of the society. Once you target the weaker sections of the society, once you uplift the weaker sections of the society, then you can very easily develop the economy of any nation. Coming to the third objective, just to see, to foster better linkages between the parent institution, industries, and R&D institutions in the region, and other related organizations are engaged in promoting small and medium enterprises and non-government organizations. This is also very much important. Once you start the entrepreneurship development center in your college, what it says, we have to create linkages between the parent institution, between the various industries, between various R&D institutions, research and development institutions. This is very important nowadays. In the colleges, we teach a lot of subjects according to the domain. And we used to stop with that. But it is not enough. For what we need to do, we need to link all the departments, whether it is an arts and science college or engineering college. We need to link all the department with the industries. Say for an example, If the department is mechanical engineering department, you have to connect the mechanical engineering department with the local industries which produces engines or motors or whatever it may be, the institution you have in and around your place. If it is the physics department, then you have to connect the physics department with the nearby institutions. If it is the chemistry department, you have to connect the chemistry department with the local laboratories. For whatever it may be the department you are having in your institution, you have to connect those departments with the industries. Not only with the industries, we have to connect all those departments with the research and development institutions. Definitely, you will have a number of research and development institutions. We need to connect all the departments, all our colleges, all our institutions with the research and development institutions in the region. And we need to promote small and medium enterprises also. We need to connect our institutions with the small and medium enterprises, shortly called as SMEs. Definitely, you will have a number of small and medium enterprises in and around your college, or in and around your institution, or in and around your region. What you need to do, you need to connect your institution, your departments with those small and medium enterprises. What for this is necessary? This is very, very vital. Remember, why it is vital? If you connect your departments or your institutions with the small and medium enterprises, definitely you can offer some solution for their problems. Take for an example, assume that your institution is an engineering college. In your college, you may offer different different discipline engineering degrees, electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, or civil engineering, computer science engineering, electronics and communication engineering, whatever it may be the department, it can assist the small and medium enterprises. Once you assist those small and medium enterprises, you can also grow. You can also solve their problems. And you need to have some contact with the non-government organizations also, shortly called as NGOs. Whether the concern is an arts and science college or engineering college, it should be connected with the society. We need to connect all the institutions with the society. Our students must go and work in the society. We need to do some surveys. While studying in the college, they must experience the social work. All these things are very, very essential for the entrepreneur to grow. Okay. Coming to the next objective, we need to promote enterprises and we need to promote employment opportunities also. One statistics shows that if you invest 10,000 rupees, I am saying this in Indian rupee. This is the statistics available in India. If you invest 10,000 rupees in a micro scale organization, you can employ one person. If you employ 1 lakh rupees In a big concern, you can employ only one employee. Just compare. In the micro scale concerns, micro enterprises, we are giving employment to one individual for the employment of 10,000 rupees. Whereas if it is a large scale concern, for the employment of 1 lakh rupees, you are giving employment to only one person. There is 10:1 is the ratio. For which provides more employment, only the micro and small scale concerns are giving more employment. For what we need to do? We need to promote such enterprises. What for? To provide employment opportunities. The next objective is to respond effectively to the emerging challenges and opportunities, both at national and international level, relating to SMEs and micro enterprises. It says that we need to respond effectively. What for? The small and the medium enterprises, as well as the micro enterprises, are facing a lot of challenges. Therefore, in order to overcome those challenges, we need to address their challenges. We need to address their problems at the national as well as at the international level. Now, I'll come to the functions of EDIC, Entrepreneurship Development and Innovation Center. So in order to do all the activities very effectively, we need to do something at the college level, at the institution level. First of all, we need to organize entrepreneurship awareness camps. This is very, very important for all the arts and science colleges as well as engineering colleges. After completing the engineering degree, the engineers should not search for job. They must provide job to others. Therefore, we need to create awareness at the time of studying in our institutions itself. We need to create awareness about the entrepreneurial opportunities by conducting entrepreneurship awareness camp. And we need to conduct entrepreneurship development programs also in order to develop the skills, entrepreneurial skills to our students. Our students are future entrepreneurs. For what we need to do, we need to empower all our students with necessary entrepreneurship skills. Therefore, we need to impart entrepreneurial skills to our students. In order to empower our students with entrepreneurial skills, we need to develop our staffs also. For that, we need to conduct faculty development programs on entrepreneurship. For in order to concentrate more on entrepreneurial development, in order to create an entrepreneurship ecosystem in the institutions, we need to develop our faculty members also. For that, we need to conduct faculty development programs on entrepreneurship. These are all the three important aspects we need to concentrate in our campuses. The first one, entrepreneurship awareness camps. Second one, entrepreneurship development programs. And the third one, faculty development programs. exclusively on entrepreneurship. Not only in our college, we need to do all these activities in the region by connecting your institution with other institutions. For doing all these things, we need a structure. Without an effective structure, it cannot be implemented in any concern, in any institution. For now, we'll see how we can create a structure in our institutions to carry out entrepreneurship development activities. In Francis Xavier Engineering College, we have created a structure. In that structure, we have E-clubs. This is the short form of entrepreneurship clubs. E-clubs at the class level. In each and every class, we need to create entrepreneurship clubs, E-clubs. The main idea for creating E-clubs at the class level is to create some awareness about entrepreneurship. In order to coordinate the entrepreneurship development activities in the class, at the class level, we need to elect one joint secretary. For that joint secretary will organize all the activities in the class. Therefore, at the class level, we need to create a joint secretary. In order to coordinate all the activities at the department level, it may be a commerce department, or BBA department, or physics department, or chemistry department, or mechanical department, mechanical engineering department, or civil engineering department, or computer engineering department, whatever it may be the department. In order to organize entrepreneurship awareness programs, or whatever it may be the programs we are going to conduct, we need to have a secretary at the department level. That secretary needs to coordinate all the activities at the department level. And for supervising all the activities at the department level, we need to appoint one staff member as the coordinator. Therefore, we need to have EDC staff coordinator at the department level. And at the college level, we need to have a director for the EDC alone. In the Francis Xavier Engineering College, we are having a director. I am the director of the Entrepreneurship Development Cell in my college. For this structure, we need to create. This is not a static. This you can create according to your need, according to your convenience. But we need to create a structure for the Entrepreneurship Development Center. Once you develop a structure, then you can organize entrepreneurship awareness camps at the class level, at the department level, at the college level. That is possible. For during the entrepreneurship awareness camps, we need to educate our students who is an entrepreneur. What is entrepreneurship? What is the need for entrepreneurship? We need to address all these questions. See, for addressing all these questions, if you are having a good resource person at the department level or at the college level, you can use your own staff members. If you are not having the required, if you are not having the resource person inside your institution, then you can make use of some eminent personalities from outside. Sometimes you can use the government officials also from the industries and commerce. Definitely, your government will have a separate department for promoting industries and commerce. So you can call the higher officials from the industries and commerce to give some address, to speak to the students, to share their views with the students. And you can call the successful entrepreneurs also. Definitely, you may have a number of successful entrepreneurs around your campus. But try to make use of the successful entrepreneurs also to create awareness about entrepreneurship. This is the first activity we need to do after creating proper structure. While creating awareness about entrepreneurship, we must educate our students. We must give awareness about how to start a micro or small enterprise. What are the steps we need to take? As I said earlier, entrepreneurship is a process. Therefore, in that process, we need to take a lot of steps. Various steps are involved. Therefore, we need to educate our students very slowly how to start a micro enterprise or how to start a small enterprise. Sometime your government may extend some assistance to start the micro or small enterprises. If there is any assistance from the government side for creating micro or small enterprises, you must pass on those information to our students. And the next important information is we must educate our students about the locally available resources. We have a number of resources. Plenty of natural resources are available in your country. Therefore, what we need to do, we need to list the various local resources we have. Mostly, your country is an agrarian country. Therefore, you are concentrating more on agricultural operation. Say, apart from agricultural operation, you have a lot of other metals and minerals also. So, whatever it may be, the resources you have, you need to educate our students about the locally available resources. And the last one is we need to educate our students about the probable business opportunities. You must create awareness about the profitable business opportunities, probable business opportunities. Once you create awareness about all these things, the students will think about all these things positively. Therefore, the entrepreneurship development and the entrepreneurship development cell must create awareness about all these aspects. This is also very much essential one. Though we are saying that we need to create awareness about entrepreneurship in our campuses, in our institutions. Apart from creating awareness about entrepreneurship, We can develop and introduce a curriculum on entrepreneurship development or small business management at various levels. This is very, very important. This you can think of. At the college level itself, even at the school level itself, we need to educate about entrepreneurship. In order to create awareness about entrepreneurship at the young age, while studying in schools and colleges, we need to have some curriculum on entrepreneurship. This we can introduce. Apart from all the other subjects they are studying, they may be asked to study entrepreneurship development as one of the course, or small business management. Either you can introduce entrepreneurship development or small business management. This we need to introduce at various levels, including degree or diploma courses of the institutions. Not only in your institution, you must take some initiative to introduce curriculum on entrepreneurship development in the nearby institutes also in the region. Once you start the curriculum on entrepreneurship, definitely you can create awareness about entrepreneurship. And the third one, to conduct a research work and survey for identifying entrepreneurial opportunities. This is also very much important. Why this is important? This is important because while creating awareness about entrepreneurship, we need to tell them about the various resources we have in the region, in the country. Not only the various resources we are having in our country or in our region, we need to tell them the other opportunities which are available, especially in the science and technology areas, as well as in service sector areas. This is very much important. We need to conduct some research work, or we need to conduct some survey. What for? To identify entrepreneurial opportunities. We have recently, the Entrepreneurship Development Cell of Francis Xavier Engineering College conducted one webinar on entrepreneurial opportunities in machine learning and big data analysis. It is a new area. Machine learning is growing very fast. Big data analysis we are using even at the management level. Therefore, we have conducted this to expose the opportunities which are available to the entrepreneurs, even in the machine learning and big data analysis. See, like this, we are conducting a lot of webinars also to promote the ideas about entrepreneurial opportunities, even in the science and technology areas. Students may be given small project work to survey the locally available resources. You may give a small survey work to our students to identify the various resources they are having in their area. Assume that you are having 50 students in a class. If you give this assignment to each and every one of you, At the end of the day, you'll have 50 survey reports. This is very, very important. First of all, the students must know what are all the locally available resources. Sometime you may have some important resource. The student must know. The student must know whether human resources are available, whether metals and minerals are available. If it is a metal or a mineral, what are all the metals, what are all the minerals we have in that area? Sometime you may have agricultural operation in that area. He must know what are all the agricultural activities that are taking place. Agriculture is the major occupation in the rural areas, and most of the people in Malawi are living in rural areas. That is what I heard. And they are doing agricultural operation only. Therefore, what the students must know, the students must know the agricultural produce needs. What are all the agricultural produce they are producing? And it has to be documented. They must know the major crops, the time of the crop, and the duration of the crops, how it is marketed, whether any processing is done before marketing the produce. Is there any scope for adding value to the agricultural produce? Is there any opportunity to export the agri products? These are all the information they must collect. We can give all these questions to our students, and we can ask our students to gather all these information from the field. See, nowadays, service sector is also giving a lot of business opportunities. Therefore, you can ask your students to conduct a survey to document the existing agricultural services and the future service opportunities. Once you know the existing agricultural services we are offering, once you know the gap in the existing services, you can very easily identify the future service opportunities. And we need to identify the new delivery service we need to follow. All over the world, we are moving very fast from the conventional marketing to the online marketing. Lot of changes are taking place. Paradigm change we are visualizing, we are envisaging, especially in the field of delivery. Therefore, we need to study the existing delivery system and the new delivery system we can introduce in order to market our products. Nowadays, almost all the business are done through mobile apps. And for delivery, we are using drones. Though these are all the new developments, we need to introduce all these developments in our business. And our students must know the various new delivery service systems we are using, how the mobile app can be used to connect the business, with the customers, how the drones can be used to deliver the products and services to the needy people. Now, I am going to show some of the latest things which are coming very fast. Being the agrarian country, you can think of using the hydroponic farming solutions. In India, it is picking up well. Since in your country, most of the people are engaged in agricultural operation, you can think of using hydroponic farming. This is one of the solutions for commercial scale leafy green farming. Using this farming method, we can offer clean food. It is a new design, a farm design. It is a new solution. This can be used in small scale as well as in large scale commercial farming. Regarding the hydroponic farming, without using soil, we develop greeneries. Just to see the farm, hydroponic farm. It is a new generation farming system, and it fetches a lot of money also. Highly profitable business. Even in a small space, we can do this. Even at the rooftop, we can do this. See, they are cultivating tomato using the hydroponic system. See, just like agricultural products, we can think of adding value to line products also. You might have heard about lime or lemon. See, we have a number of value-added products using lime. You can make use of the website address to collect information about the value-added lime products. You can create lime powder, dry lemon powder. You can produce lemon oil. These things are very much in demand in almost all over the world. Suppose if you can produce a lemon, you can do this. Come to the next example, that is value-added onion products. We can grow onion in any place, but we must find out the value added onion products. We must try to add value to the existing products. If it is this, if you offer the same product, nobody will buy. Therefore, what you need to do, you need to add some value for the existing agricultural products. Since you are concentrating more on agriculture, whatever you produce in your country, in your region, you can add value to those products. By adding value to those products, you can export your products, and thereby you can earn a lot of profit also. See, this is another example. In India, we are following this. See, these are all value-added products. Coconut shell is used as a charcoal. Using coconut, we are producing vinegar. And the tender coconut water is being sold in tins. And virgin coconut oil we produce. And it is being sold widely in different packs. Not only in India, it is being exported to foreign countries also. Therefore, a lot of opportunities are available. Just to see the see this slide. Coconut shell charcoal briquettes. See, all these things are available in the net. Just to go and see. These are all the value-added products. Normally, we used to throw away the coconut shell. Instead of throwing away the coconut shell, we can produce some value-added products. Come to the next objective. The next objective is to guide and assist prospective entrepreneurs on various aspects. What are all the aspects on which we need to assist our students? We need to guide our students. Number one, preparing project reports. Project reports for what? Project reports for setting up new ventures. Sometime you may have some government assistance for developing small or micro level enterprises. If there is any provision, then we need to educate our students about how to obtain project approvals, how to prepare the project reports, then how to get the approval for our projects. And we need to educate our students about the loan facilities from the different government agencies or supporting system. Sometimes some of the financial institutions in your country may support setting of the small and micro enterprises. Suppose if there is any provision for that, we need to assist. The entrepreneurship development cell must assist those prospective entrepreneurs. What for? Getting loans, getting the facilities from the agencies of our support system. And we need to support our students giving information on technologies also. If they need any technical support for setting up the small scale concern, we need to provide those information also. See, these are all the guidance we need to give. These are all the assistance we need to give for all the prospective entrepreneurs, especially the student entrepreneurs. See, in order to motivate the student entrepreneurs, we may think of organizing Entrepreneurship Day. Entrepreneurship Day may be organized in the campus. While organizing the Entrepreneurship Day, you can ask all the prospective and practicing student entrepreneurs to exhibit their products. Not only their products for sale, they can use their product for promotion also. If you organize Entrepreneurship Day like this, involving your students, then definitely it will create, it will motivate the students to go further. This is one of the opportunity we can create to display their products as well as to sell their products. This will be an important platform for the students to display their products as well as to sell those products. If they are able to sell their products in the campus itself, either to the other students or to the staff members working in the institution, it will give a boost for all the student entrepreneurs. This we can think of. This we can introduce in our campus in order to motivate the student entrepreneurs. In order to develop an entrepreneurship ecosystem in the campus, students should be motivated to involve in innovation. This is another important area we need to concentrate. Whether it is an arts and science college or an engineering college, we need to promote innovation. This we need to concentrate more in the engineering colleges. In the engineering colleges, the chances are more for innovation. In order to take up this activity, we may create innovation cell. We can create innovation cell in the institution to motivate innovation in the campus. Students may be encouraged to register their innovative ideas whenever they come across with any such ideas. Our students will have a lot of ideas. We cannot underestimate our students. Whether they are doing arts and science program or engineering program, definitely they will have a lot of ideas. Suppose if there is no opportunity, what they will do? They will simply keep their ideas with them. For instead of keeping their ideas idle, what we can do, in order to motivate those students, we can create an innovation cell and we can encourage those students to register their innovative ideas whenever they come across. If they are having any idea, we must ask them to register it. This is the first step we need to take. Once they register their ideas, then we need to nurture them. That is the next stage. We need to nurture them. We need to grow their ideas. How we can grow or how we can nurture their ideas, innovative ideas? By asking the students to sit with the mentor. Okay. They may be asked to explain their ideas, and the mentor can extend his help. He can support the particular student to develop the ideas. That is the next step we need to take once they register their ideas. For this, we can conduct some competition, innovative idea competition. At the college level, at the institution level, we need to conduct innovation idea competition. Why we need to conduct this competition? In order to encourage the students to think innovatively. If you conduct this innovative idea competition, students will come out with a lot of ideas. They'll come out with a lot of ideas. We have conducted number of idea competitions in our campus. While conducting this type of competitions, they will come with a lot of new ideas, innovative ideas. what we need to do to promote those innovative ideas? You may give some attractive prizes. You may honor them, or you may recognize them in the college day, or you may uh, write an article about the innovative ideas in the daily newspaper, or you may give put up a poster in the college entrance so that everyone can see the innovative idea of the particular student. Here, after conducting the innovative idea competitions, we should not stop with that. We need to go beyond the competition. While conducting the innovative idea competitions, they will present their idea, innovative idea. While conducting this competition, you have to shortlist all the innovative ideas. Those innovative ideas, shortlisted innovative ideas, may be motivated to develop prototype products. This is the next stage in the innovation. First, we are creating an innovation center. In the innovation center, we are asking all the students to register their innovative ideas. Incidentally, you can conduct innovative idea competitions. From the innovative idea competition, we can screen some of the best innovative ideas, and you can mentor it using your own professors, and you can develop those innovative ideas into prototype. Once you develop the prototype, then it can be moved to the next stage. In between, you can conduct some competition also. In our college, we used to conduct 24 hours continuous weekend idea to prototype contest. 24 hours, they must sit and develop a prototype. While starting the session, they will have some idea. They will come with the idea, and they have to develop their idea into prototype. At the end of the second day, they have to present, they have to display the prototype. See, this type of contest or competition will create or ignite the spirit of innovation. Students will do without taking any rest. They used to do 24 hours without break. We are conducting it in our college. Once you conduct this type of competition, you can find lot of changes in your students. You can find a lot of changes in the ecosystem, entrepreneurship ecosystem in your campuses. See, for this prototype contest, you can offer cash prize for the best prototype. After this, once they produce prototype products, you can arrange for an angel investors meet. Angel investors are those investors who are ready to invest in the small projects, to whom they are giving this investment, those who are having prototype ready. those who are finding it difficult to finance their project. Therefore, in order to get the financial support to start their concern, to go for a startup, angel investors meet can be organized in the institution. After that, we need to go beyond innovation. That is nothing but innovative products should be filed for patent through IPR. This we need to do. What for? To secure the innovation. Once you develop an innovative product, it should be secured. How we can secure the innovation? By filing patent for that innovation through intellectual property rights. And we need to encourage innovation and the filing of patent. Sometimes the institution may give suitable incentive or reward for this type of work. Sometimes the staff can also participate in this process. For them also, we need to give some incentive or reward. In order to encourage the filing of patent, in order to encourage IPR, we can create IPR cell. IPR cell may be created in the institution in order to motivate the students to go for filing of patent to protect their innovations. The institution may encourage the students and staff to provide consultancy service to the public and the business establishment. This is another important area, very, very important area we need to concentrate as regards entrepreneurship development is concerned. The students and staff must be encouraged to provide consultancy service to the public as well as to the business establishment. Though we are studying something, say for an example, assume that you are studying in mechanical engineering department. You can take up some consultancy service from the nearby business establishment. You can do some service. Remember, this is a service extended by the educational institution to the nearby business establishments. And we can do consultancy services to the public also. Sometimes the public may need some service, consultancy service. If the public needs some service, consultancy service, we need to provide. And monetary incentives may be given to those staff or students for providing consultancy service. This we are giving in order to encourage the staff and students. In Francis Xavier Engineering College, we have a monetary incentive system to support the consultancy service provided by the staff. For this purpose, the institution may evolve an incentive package to encourage consultancy. Then, this is the next activity of the Entrepreneurship Development Center. We can organize guest lectures through TV. That is, we can organize guest lectures at the department level or at the institution level, or we can organize guest lectures through TV, radio talks, seminars, etc. See, this will promote entrepreneurship ecosystem. Remember, you must concentrate on entrepreneurship in all these aspects. While giving lectures, You need to concentrate more on entrepreneurship development, okay, in order to promote entrepreneurship ecosystem inside the campus. And we can organize visits to industries also for prospective entrepreneurs. Definitely, you will have a number of industries around your institution. You must take your students to those units. You need to give exposure, industrial exposure, while they study, whether it is an arts course or a science course or an engineering course, whatever it may be, the program they are doing, they need to be exposed to the industry and the realities of the industry. That is important. How we can do this? We can create some institute industry interaction for this. 3 I's. Institute industry interaction. This we can encourage. This we can set up in the campus. Say this will fetch consultancy to the institution. Not only the consultancy to the institution. In return, the students will involve themselves in innovations. And institute industry interaction will enhance the perception of the institution also. This is also very, very important. How we can enhance the perception of the institution? See, by connecting the institute with the industry, we are exposing our students to the industrial reality. While moving with the industry people very closely, we can get a consultancy. By getting consultancy from those institutions, from those industry, we are able to work along with the industry people. This will definitely give a lot of boost for the innovation. Not only the boost for innovation, the institute industry interaction will enhance the perception of the institution and a good placement to the students. Students will get a good placement once you concentrate more in the institute industry interaction activities. This we need to concentrate more. We need to expose our students to the industrial reality. They must go and work in the concern, in the industry, while they are doing their studies in the institution. Then the next one is we need to extend the necessary guidance and escort service to the trainees in obtaining approval and execution of their projects. Students will prepare the project, but we need to guide them properly to obtain approval for the execution of their projects. At the students' level, they cannot get things done through their own effort only. With the effort of the entire management, the effort of the entire staff support, the students can get the approval for the execution of their projects. Support service must be provided to the student entrepreneurs to succeed in their entrepreneurial venture. Support needs to be extended for the students involved in innovation, patent filing, and consultancy. We must provide support service in terms of laboratory, in terms of technological support, in terms of human resource support. We need to provide all these things. Then only the student can improve. Then only the students can concentrate more in the innovation as well as in the consultancy. The next one is to act as a regional information center on business opportunities, process, technologies, market, by creating and maintaining relevant databases. This is also very much important. We need to create a regional information center for the business opportunities. How we can do this? We can create a separate wing for this. Entrepreneurship Research and Development Center. You can create a research and development center wherein you can collect the database. Where from we can collect all these database? From the field, from the society. And you need to develop the database about the various business opportunities, various technologies. And you can develop the database about the market and market conditions also. This center must act as a research and development center. Once you do this, number of people will approach you for getting the data, for doing their research. And you can provide consultancy in this regard. Therefore, by setting up Entrepreneurship Research and Development Center in your institution, you can do research, and at the end of the day, you can provide the database to the needy people. The needy people, I mean the business, that is entrepreneurs. And you can provide a testing, calibration, quality assurance, design, tool room, pilot plant, and other facilities for entrepreneurs. In your campus, you have a lot of laboratories. Those laboratories can be made use of for giving quality assurance, for designing tools. Even for calibration, you can use your own laboratories. If it is an engineering college, definitely for each and every domain, you will have a Paka laboratory. You may have a lot of laboratories in each and every domain. Apart from giving a practical exposure to our students, those laboratories should be used for testing, private testing or calibration. You can provide a quality assurance. You can design something new. You can create a tool room or fabrication center wherein the students as well as the public from outside can also work together, and they can develop new models, new designs. Take for an example the civil engineering department. Civil engineering department can provide testing facilities. Like this, in each and every domain, we have a lot of avenues. We have a lot of avenues for testing. Therefore, instead of keeping it idle, instead of keeping all our laboratories idle, it should be made use of for developing, testing, calibrating, quality, that is assuring the quality then developing designs, not only for our own students, for the entrepreneurs from outside also. If you connect your institution with outside, that is with the industry, then definitely will get a lot of exposure to our students, not only to our students. Definitely your name and fame will increase, remember. Then the next one is we can render advice to sick industries, sick enterprises, and we can assist the entrepreneurs in rehabilitating them. Sometimes you may have some sick enterprises. What you can do, you can assist them to come up in their life. You can rehabilitate them by providing a lot of assistance to them. The Entrepreneurship Research and Development Center can assess the reasons for the sickness, and they can offer solutions, or they can offer suggestions to overcome those sickness. You can give a lot of solutions to rehabilitate those sick industries. The next one is to conduct skill development training programs leading to self-wage employment. So we need to develop skill development centers in all the departments. Whether the student is doing arts or science or an engineering program, they need to develop some skills at the end of each and every year. Therefore, what we can do, we can develop some skill index. We can develop some skill index. What skill index? Student skill index. So you have to assess the skill the student must possess at the end of the first year, at the end of the second year, at the end of the third year, and at the end of the final year. After completing each and every year, you have to assess their skills. You must assess whether they are possessing the right skills. If they are lacking in their skills, means you need to impart more skills in the lacking areas. If it is an engineering college, you can implement this very effectively. In Francis Xavier Engineering College, we are having a skill index. The students will be assessed as regards the skill they possess at the end of the first year, second year, third year, and final year. We need to develop skill sets they need to possess, and the skills we need to offer during each and every year. For the time of offering the skills at the regular interval to all the students according to the year in which they are studying, we can very easily assess their skills at the end of the year. See, by developing the student skill index for each and every year, we can improve their skills. Once they possess the required skill, the industry people will take our students without any question. Therefore, skill development centers may organize the display of the skills acquired by the students. The display of skills may be done in the presence of the industry people. If you conduct the display of skills in front of the industry people, this will ensure good placement to our students. So with this, my discussion part is over. Dear friends, dear viewers, if you are having any doubt, Now you can raise your questions. Dear students, now this is your turn. If you are having any doubt, if you have any questions to be asked, you can put all your questions in the chat box. Dear students, are you able to hear me? Are you following? I think I have taken much time in
Dear
explaining.
yes, sir. Dear participants, now the time is open for your question and answer. Just post your questions in the chat box. So I will be answering your questions. Thank you.
If you have any doubt on any part, I am ready to give explanation. What we are practicing in our college, I have explained. If you have any doubt, you can raise. Dear viewers, you can put your question in the chat box. Dear sir, there is no response from your side.
Professor,
Yeah.
here in the chat box, we received the one participant question: how can technology be applied in the agriculture sector?
Yes, it is possible. Take for an example, recently our students contested on a competition conducted in Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu Student Innovators Program. The project they have presented is agri fencing. Agri fencing. See, nowadays, lot of pests are coming, is it not? Take for an example the grasshopper. Grasshopper is destroying the fields. This we can avoid. This we can reduce using the technology. That is possible. We need to use only the sensors. Okay, using the sensor, you can sense the pest. You can sense the grasshoppers. Grasshoppers. After that, we can remove or we can destroy all those grasshoppers using some pesticides. That is possible. Or insecticides we can use. This is one of the example. Or take for an example, instead of going to the field, we can irrigate our we can do irrigation. That is also possible. What we need to have is the cell phone. Using the mobile app, you can do irrigation. That is also possible. This is another example for using technology in agriculture. See, like this, we have a lot of solution. Using the sensor, we can do a lot of things in agriculture. Take another example, the latest agro farming. The latest agro farming is we are using only the soilless farming system. Soilless farming system. So like this, we can use lot of technology even in agriculture.
Professor, another one question from the participant. Could you also repeat the part about organization entrepreneurship awareness camps?
Yeah.
Just give some more ideas about that.
Sir, we can organize awareness camps in the institution. At the time of organizing the awareness camps in the institution, they can we must tell them about who is an entrepreneur. What is entrepreneurship? What are all the activities we do as an entrepreneur? All right. See, for starting a small concern, we need to have a lot of resources. What are all the resources we need to mobilize for starting a concern? That we can explain. Or sometime your government may provide some financial assistance for setting up a micro level organization or establishments. Okay. If there is any assistance from the government, those assistance needs to be explained to our students. We need to create awareness about those assistance. And we need to create awareness about the various resources we have. See, we need not import any materials. First of all, we must try to make use of the locally available raw materials, locally available resources. Take for an example, if lime is available, using lime, what are all the products we can produce? That we need to educate to our students. Sometime you may have some minerals in your place, in your region. How best we can make use of those minerals? We must educate. Therefore, first of all, we must educate our students about the locally available materials, locally available resources. Once you educate them about the locally available resources, then definitely they will take some initiative to make use of those locally available resources for setting up a small venture. That is possible. Or take another example. Say nowadays we are using mobile phones. Is it not mobile phones for doing any business operation? Almost all the business operations are connected with the mobile apps. Is it not? This we can, this awareness we can create. Therefore, at the time of conducting the awareness program, we must create awareness about all these things. What are all the possibilities they are having? Say we are living in Corona period. We are experiencing the impact of Corona. Even in the negative situation, we must try to find out the possibilities, the opportunities we have. Today in India, we are seeing a lot of new ventures coming up after COVID-19. For as a prudent entrepreneur, he must try to make use of the available opportunities.
Professor, we received another one question from another participant. What are the key factors that makes entrepreneurs to succeed?
Say the factors. Say first of all, we need to identify the right, right opportunity. That is very, very important. Whether your business is small or big, the opportunity you have identified will play a bigger role, remember. Once you identify the opportunity, then you must take steps to implement all your ideas. For that, what you need to do, you need to work hard, and you need to take initiative persistently. That is also very, very important. Only through persistent effort we can do a lot. Okay, we can take a lot of new initiative. See, regarding the entrepreneur, he won't give up. Sometime he may fail in the first attempt. What he will do, he will take the next initiative. Sometime the next initiative may also fail. What he will do, he will take another new initiative. He will go on like this. It shows the persistent effort on the part of the entrepreneur. For to succeed in the entrepreneurial venture, he must work hard, and it needs a persistent effort on his part. Not only the persistent effort, persistent new initiatives he needs to take. Take for an example, Thomas Alva Edison. You know the history, is it not? He invented the electric bulb. For that, he failed so many times. We know the history of Thomas Alva Edison, is it not? Therefore, the persistent effort will help the entrepreneur to achieve greater things. Tireless work and the persistent effort will take the entrepreneur to move up in the ladder.
Thank you, Professor. I hope.
Is there any other question?
Yes, Professor. We have another one question. How do we factor in the climate changes, whatever someone want to venture in? especially the smart agriculture that being preached these days?
Yeah,
This is the question we got from one participant.
a smart agricultural system we need to implement. The reason is the climate is changing very often. According to the changes, we need to change our inputs also, agricultural inputs. See, for all these things, we are following a smart agricultural system. Okay. Even for the irrigation, we are using a smart agriculture. You need not go to the field to check whether is there any water on the field or not. You need not go there. Sitting inside your house, using your cell phone, you can irrigate your lands. That is possible. That is about the smart irrigation, is it not? And you can use the fertilizer according to your assessment. That is also possible. Take another example, the hydroponic farming. It is a new method of farming. Say, in this new method of farming, we need no here, that is no sand, is it not? Without any sand, we can grow crops. That is about the new hydroponic farming. All right. Even at the rooftop, we can use hydroponic farming. These are all the new technologies available. Therefore, using new technologies, we can grow farming, even at home. And without going to the field, we can operate irrigation. We can use fertilizers. That is also possible. And you can use technology for fencing your fields. That is also possible. You need not go to the field, and you need not use any electrical fencing to guard your field. Using the sensors, we can do everything. And sitting inside our house, using our cell phones, using our mobile apps, we can do everything. That is the latest technology we have.
Yeah, thank you, Professor. The participant, I hope you have got the answer for this question. Any other questions? Participants, if you have any questions, just put your questions in the chat box.
Okay, thank you, participants. Thank you so much, Dr. Ryan. Thank you very much for today. So that is all we had for you on this international webinar, and we'll continue on for the next 18 days. Please try and tune in and ask more questions. Please be free to ask each time we have a different host. You're very much free to ask any question, and the person will be there to answer you. So we thank you so much, Dr. Ryan, for today. Please do have a blessed day, and thank you to all the participants we had today.
Thank you. Thank you very much, madam.
Thank you, Professor, and thank you, participants. We will join again next Monday for the next session. Thank you so much.
I thank personally Mr. Anthony Sahairaj for giving me this opportunity. And I thank the management of St. John the Baptist University and Eugene University. Thank you. Thank you very much for the opportunity given.
Thank you so much.